Okay, so second video here for lesson 4.3, and I love this video because it's connecting the two lessons together. So this is the choose a method questions. We're going to do two problems, and they want you to pick. Again, we're probably not going to do graphing, right? Graphing takes the most time and it's the least accurate. So you're either going to pick substitution or elimination, right? So sometimes the way the equations are set up, you should choose one over the other. So if we take a look at this one, so y equals x plus 13, 2x plus 7y equals 10. Notice how these equations are not stacked like our first three examples in the previous video. Also notice how the first equation is solved for y. We are going to use substitution here. This x plus 13 is going to go in place of y. So we are going to use substitution. Hold on. If I could spell. Substitution. And again, the reason we're doing that is because the first equation, equation 1, is solved for y. Right? Okay, so let's rewrite equation 2, but replace the y with x plus 13. So 2x plus 7, okay, no y, open a parenthesis, x plus 13, close a parenthesis, equals 10. And again, as I mentioned in the previous video, the point of substitution and elimination is to get rid of one of the variables. So by substituting an x expression in for y, now we are in terms of x only. And now we can distribute the 7. 2x, 7 times x is 7x. 7 times 13 is 91. Yes. That equals 10. Now we have three terms here. Combine your like terms. 2x and 7x is 9x. Bring down the plus 91 equals 10. And now we got two steps. Subtract this 91 first. 9x comes down. 10 minus 91 is negative 81. And divide by 9. And your x value is negative 9. So now I'm going to take this first equation and I'm going to substitute negative 9 in for x. So now it says y equals negative 9 plus 13. And just simplify that, and that's 4. So your solution here is x comma y, negative 9 comma 4. Done. Okay, and then example 2 here of choose a method. So how would I solve this? 8x minus 2y equals negative 8. 5x minus 4y equals 17. And again, notice how they are stacked on top of each other. So I'm probably going to use elimination, right? So I'm going to use elimination. And again, the reason is because of the stacked equations. These two equations are both in standard form. So everything is aligned. Now, you can be clever here. Yes, I see the x's are different. Yes, I see the y's are different. But instead of multiplying both equations by something, if you choose the right variable, you only have to multiply one equation by something. So again, it's what you see, right? If you don't see this, it's not a big deal. But you can make this 2 become a 4 by multiplying this 2 by another 2. So all we need to do here is multiply this top equation by 2. But the problem is, that's going to make this a negative 4. We can't have it match. It has to be opposite. So we actually have to multiply by a negative 2. That's going to change the sign of this negative 2 to a positive 4, which will then let us cancel our y's. So we're going to distribute the negative 2. So when I do that, 8x times negative 2 is negative 16x. Negative 2 times negative 2y is positive 4y. And negative 8, negative 2 is positive 16. Oof. Don't make that mistake. Positive 16. I'll just bring down the second equation. 5x minus, I'm getting ahead of myself, minus 4y equals 17. And now you notice that the y's are the same number, but one's positive, one's negative. So put a big old plus sign and let's add these together. Negative 16 and 5 is negative 11x. The 4y's cancel. 16 and 17 is 33. Divide by negative 11, and x is negative 3. So now we take this value of negative 3 and plug it into one of the equations. I'm actually going to do the second one because I don't like that negative 8, right? So this will be 5, replace x with negative 3. minus 4y equals 17. This is negative 15 minus 4y equals 17. This time to get rid of the negative 15, we have to add 15 to both sides. Don't forget the negative in front of the 4. Negative 4y equals 32. And divide by negative 4. And y is negative 8. And your solution is negative 3, negative 8. Okay? So very much some algebra. I know for some of us it might be difficult because we're not good with our mental math skills in multiplying and solving equations, but do your best. It's great practice, and I'm here for help. All right, we'll see you next time.